the revelation I have right now regarding what I'm building, regarding the vision in my heart, the things I want to do, I didn't have that, a couple of years ago, or you can even say a couple of months ago. And if you've been following the Purposeful Woman reflections, you see that some of the quotes I've been posting, I've been highlighting one thing, and that is the fact that sometimes God hides clarity even in the becoming. And so it's not every time that before you take a step you have a full picture or you have a full understanding. This revelation has come, in the process, in the journey of taking a step, learning, even doing things that didn't work out the way I expected or had planned, having to drop some things, having to start again. But it has definitely contributed to the level of light that I have now, even as I walk with God. And that's one critical thing. So many of us, women out there, emerging women, we are stuck in the face, or we're stuck in that position or that phase of, I don't have enough clarity, I don't think I know what to do, I'm not hearing what he's saying. Okay, you feel like you're not hearing what God is saying now, but he has said something. Have you visited what he had said before? Have you taken a step on it? Sometimes we want to see the end result, we ought to walk by faith and not by sight, but there's this feeling of uncertainty within that makes us want to see the entire picture before we step out. So for instance, before you embark on a project, you want to know that you have the resources available before you even start, before you talk about it, before you cast a vision, or maybe to your team, or before you launch that idea. You want to have buyers already for your book before you even maybe start writing it. Before you start talking about it, before you complete it. But it doesn't work that way. It doesn't always work that way. Sometimes clarity is hidden in the process of becoming, and then revelation sometimes can be compounded such that it's when you sit down and you are able to reflect, and you just look at your journey. If you've actually been taking steps and you look at some things and you just walk back a little, then you're able to put pieces together. But if you still remain on the same spot, you never know what could be, what should have been, or what is, because you are still on that spot where you were the last time. So don't use the excuse of I don't know what to do, I don't have the answers, I don't have the full picture, I'm unsure, or fear. Don't use that as an excuse to not take a step, to remain on the same spot, to deny yourself of trying out things, because there's definitely a level of risk involved. And honestly, it doesn't mean that, and you don't have to be scared of okay, what if I fail? Because even things that don't eventually work out the way you expected, you actually get to learn from them. So you're denying yourself of understanding the things that you could actually achieve, because if you remain there, you never know what could have happened if you are taking that step. You never know what could have happened if you've launched that thing in your heart, particularly when you knew that this is a season for it. And for some of us, our problem is you are sort of comparing your journey to someone else's journey. So you feel, okay, my friend has not taken a step, or my friend or sister has not taken a step on this thing. I don't have to move yet, or we're doing this thing together, or I don't see her producing this kind of results. Why should I go ahead with mine? Why should I learn for it? It's no. Yes, you can have similar things in your heart, similar burdens. You can belong to a covenant circle. You can have people you're walking this journey with, but you must also understand that your uniqueness still plays out. There's still that path that is yours, even though you have people who you are looking up to, you're admiring, you learn from them, you hear from them. Sometimes waiting to be validated by someone you so much admire, or someone in your space, or someone who you hold so dear can be more can actually yield more negative results, or let me say it's causing more harm than good. Yes, because you're not supposed to seek permission from men or from people before you launch out with what God wants you to do. That does not mean that you should not be accountable. But what I'm saying is, for some people, they've compared themselves. You may have been comparing yourself with some other person so much that you feel, if this person is not achieving this kind of result yet, then who am I? No, it shouldn't be that way. So you need to evaluate that. So what have I said so far? Number one, sometimes clarity is hidden in the place of becoming. It's until you're on that journey that you can get more light, because as you keep moving, revelation keeps coming, particularly as if you're working with God. Number two, don't compare your journey with someone else's journey such that you use them as a standard to determine if you should move or not. Seeking for validation or permission for them before you launch out whatever it is that is in your heart. And don't use fear as an excuse. Don't hide under the pretense of, I've not heard go. Meanwhile, you know there's fear that is disturbing you. Anyway, I want to invite you to keep following Purposeful Men Reflections. There are quotes I post on my social media platforms. So wherever you're seeing this video from, ensure you're following me so that I can keep getting more. And also, to celebrate my birthday anniversary, I am giving a discount on some of my ebooks. If you're aware, I have written Purity with Purpose. I've written 400 questions you never thought to ask in courtship. Let's debunk 20 minutes of cohabitation. You were made for more. The Fearless Woman devotional. I have those ebooks, and I have given a discount on that bundle. So if you would want to grab it, send a message, send it a DM, or just send a DM to me on social media, or just drop a comment under this video, and I'll send to you. All right, see ya.